Hi Pisces, it's Michelle from the Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So we're going to do a read for you and who, and this will be the first half of August. I'm a couple days late, guys. I've been in the process of moving, so we're going to get this going for you. This is going to be a general read, so if you're looking for a personal read to truly tap into your own personal energies, go to the Guided Intuitive up here or my description box, all right? All right, let's jump into this and see what's going on for you for the first half of the month. I'll be talking about you on one side and then the other person on the other. Feel free to reverse the messages as you see fit. There will be times sometimes maybe that you feel that maybe one side resonates better than the other, okay? Now, energy is fluid, so what I might be talking about is someone's past, present, or future yet to come, okay? So there you have it, all right? So let's see what's going on for you here. I want to thank all of you that have been booking coaching packages with me. I certainly appreciate it. It's been an amazing journey, and I hope it, for those of you that have enrolled with me, I hope it's been the same for you. It's been really exciting, and I just know that as long as you're making progress and getting results, that something good is happening, okay? So that's what I'm talking about. So for those of you that are experiencing some blockages and really are looking to move forward and eliminate any sort of blockages, self-limiting beliefs or negative emotions that might be holding you back, you definitely want to book a discovery session up here or in my description box below, all right? That allows some one-on-one time for us to get to know each other and then make an educated, kind of a recommendation for you based upon what it is that you want, right? From where you're at now and then, of course, where you want to be, all right? So that's what we want to do is in order to get you there, through accountability, through motivation, inspiration, and also strategy, because I definitely focus on strategy, but I also marry that with the soul. So it's about bringing those two together, okay? And I believe that that's how I roll, and that's how I that's just about all the belief. That's how I run my business. Okay. So that being said, let's jump into this and see what's going on for you for the first half of August. Okay. So what's going on for you here, Pisces? Here you are. I'm gonna pull 3 cards, starting off with. Ooh, okay, gotcha. Okay, here's the first thing. Underlying energy is a major arcana, the Strength card. So this is calling upon, your strong, it's almost like you have some sort of guidance for yourself that you know how to kind of move in order to, continue to get the strength that you need, and you know how to kind of level yourself out to make that happen. In other words, you know how to achieve some sort of balance within the times of strength that you need to, when you need to actually show strength, okay? I guess that's what I'm trying to say. But the interesting thing here is that you got the Judgment card, you got the Ten of Swords, and you've got the Eight of Pentacles. So there's some sort of judgment that is being made that brings something to a complete end. Now this could be in a relationship or some sort of situation, whatever brought you to my channel. I'm going to be primarily focusing on relationships, and that could be love or non-romantic. But what I'm seeing here is that something has come to an end based on some sort of judgment, whether you making that decision or judgment coming down. I almost feel that this is help and guidance from the divine coming down and offer you resurrection in some sort of situation. And something has to fall before it can be revived. And that's what this, what these cards are talking about here. And then you're just kind of stepping back and looking about, how do I want to move forward? What does this look like? How do I want to invest? Do I want to continue to invest? And do I have, kind of the hope and faith in moving forward? The 7 is about having faith. So this is kind of telling me is about having faith that what work that, and efforts that you're putting into person, place, or thing is going to achieve those results. This is earth energy. So, and this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy. So you might have that in your chart on either one of these. But yeah, let's continue and see what else happens. What did you have to get rid of? I'm just curious on what you had to get rid of here and what was coming into play. The 10s are about a complete ending and a brand new beginning. All right, so let's take a look at what we needed to get rid of. This is about knowing that you needed to change, but perhaps had a fear of changing, okay? And so now I almost feel that something came to an end, and then it's something that could is in the process of being resurrected. So this is about reminding you. It's kind of like the universe is reminding you right now that you are cared for, And whether you are afraid of a change, whether it is in job, whether it is in your health, where perhaps it's in a relationship, it could be a fear of just moving forward, right? Aging or even death of any sort. So that's what I feel coming into play here. And what this is saying is that this wants to remind you to have faith that all is well, okay? That to really get into that energy that all is well. And that's why I feel like this judgment was something coming through to kind of help you resurrect and move yourself and get going. So that's what I see here. I want to find out if there's anything else in terms of where you're at right now. What is it? Yeah, this is about, anything that, if you've been holding on to any sort of guilt, okay, this card comes out, and then this is basically saying is that, holding on to guilt and is not great, is not the best for your soul's growth, so to speak. So I want you to release that guilt, any sort of shame, anything that may be standing in the way of you being able to move forward. And if you need help with that, definitely go to Beyond the Read up here, okay? Because that's exactly what we do. We get to the guilt, shame, fear, and a lot of times you handle one, and it's like a domino effect. It kind of knocks down the others. And what's important is you get to the root of the situation and pull that out, so you'll be able to move forward a lot lighter and a lot more effortlessly on whatever that is in a relationship, life, or just in your business or whatever that looks like in love. But this is about releasing any guilt or any old beliefs that are holding you back that just aren't working for you now, okay? That's what this is talking about. So some of you, that might just very much well be the case, okay? Let's take a look at this other person on the other side, all right? Let's take a look and see what wants to come out for this other person on the other side. Let's take a look. Okay, I'm gonna pull 3 cards. Yeah, same thing. Okay, so interesting. So we got the Death card, we've got the 5 of Swords, and we've got the Knight of Cups. So yes, something did come to an end in this relationship or in this situation. And it almost was like a competition. This is like this other person is about, it's just as Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy. Now, again, you might have it in your chart, but it's coming on strong for them, and it doesn't have to be the sign. It's really the energy. This is about winning at all costs, regardless of people walking away from you or whatever. And so it's about, how did, this is about this person, something came to an end. Because there was a lot of adversity there. The 5s are about adversity and conflict, right? So it feels that that was it. And you could be working with a fellow air sign, or they might have some air in their chart as well. But what's interesting is right after this conflict, there is a Knight of Cups. And this is interesting because the Knights are about movement, and this this cup is about very romantic, very charming. It comes on a white horse, being very transparent and honest in his feelings here. And it's funny because it's coming this way, so I almost feel that it's coming from you. Something came to an end after some sort of conflict, and someone stepped forward. I almost feel that it could have been you coming forward with a cup of love, or this person is offering love to someone else. But let's take a look at what this Knight of Cups. They could be offering a cup of love to you. It just is, it's going this way. Yeah. So let's just take a look. That's Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces type energy. That's why I kind of feel it's coming from you, especially because it's coming this way. So what is this Knight of Cups? This Knight of Cups, wow, we get the Ace of Pentacles, we get the 4 of Pentacles, and we get the 3 of Swords. So this is interesting because the Ace of Pentacles talks about that manifestation. It talks about prosperity that's coming your way. This is an opportunity. So it's kind of like this, becomes an opportunity of something that this person really wanted to see happen. Okay. And this person also, it brings them a lot more stability in terms of where they're at in life. Especially after some sort of heartbreak. So this ending could have been separate from you, or something had come to an end, but it really left them in a heartbreak, okay? And that's exactly what I see here. The 3 of Swords here, it's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy. When I clarify that, I get a Page of Cups. This is about a message of love. So it's kind of like you got the Knight of Cups, and then there was a heartbreak with the Page of Cups. I kind of feel that was coming in. There was some sort of heartbreak. But I feel that something has happened and it's kind of moved on into a night, and now it's coming forward. So again, I do feel that it's all Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So I really feel that there's been some sort of maturity in this relationship after some sort of ending, and a new message coming through after heartbreak, you know, so to speak. It could have been some sort of between you both here. That's what I see coming through here. How interesting, guys. Wow. So yeah, let's take a lot of heartbreak. Something came to an end. What's most important for them right now? Health. They're honoring their health right now. They're focusing on their health right now, because they know that that enshrines their soul, and that is something that they need to focus on, especially after a heartbreak card, the death card, and kind of that type of thing. It's like, you know, now it's about kind of gaining your equilibrium, and that's what this person is really doing right now. Okay, but yeah, that's exactly what I see here. Let's talk about what you need to know most about this person. What do you need to know most about this person here, Pisces? What is it? Let's take a look. Consistency. Wow. What you need to know about them is, you know, that they want to be, the relationship to be consistent. They want something consistent within their life, and they're willing to actually be consistent. The sun is on their shoulder. It's not, you know, something that is misleading or is a little elusive or something being hidden. This is something about, you know, having the energy on their shoulder moving forward, but the consistency has to have two people looking in the same direction, okay? And so they want consistency in this relationship or situation is what I see. Anything else? Center. Yeah, and that really speaks, what you need to know most about them is they're trying to gain their center. They're taking off their mask and they're trying to gain their center of their true self, okay? And so that's what I kind of feel is that, you know, it's like they want to bloom in their soul's growth, you know, and I feel that that's why they kind of need to center on their health a little bit. What do they need to know most about you? Let's take a look at what that is. What comes through here? Repetition. Now, it could be that you have been going through repetition and going through, you know, patterns of, again, it comes right down to some of those self-limiting beliefs or negative emotions that's coming through. It's leaving you a little bit in anguish, okay? So that's what I see here. It's definitely affiliated with, you know, a lot of times in the phases of the moon. Yesterday we had full moon in Aquarius on August 3rd. And that was some really crazy energy, which will probably reverberate, you know, for a while, especially for the, you know, within the month, because it was very powerful with Mars behind it, and it's all about, you know, humanity, fairness, you know, and it's ruled by the modern sign of Uranus, the planet Uranus there, which is all about you know, fairness, social justice, and things within the relationship. So with this person, I think that they really feel that what they need to know most about you is that you've been repeating over and over, and having that repetition, and needing to get rid of you know, any beliefs that no longer assist in your growth anymore. And they're understanding that. I think that's what they need to know most. Yeah, and that you're revising that. See, just absolutely perfect. That you're going through just kind of like a software update, so to speak, right? Rewiring, right, of the mind. And I think that's what's happening in this repetition. That's what they need to know most about you, okay? That's interesting, okay? Let's take a look at the best way moving forward and what's going to happen what's the best way to move forward in this. Let's take a look at what that is. Okay, let's see here, Pisces. What is it? Your best way to move forward is to be open to love. All right, so that's what wants to let you know. And open yourself up to love. And maybe you, through past hurts, that it's been difficult, but if we still build up walls and keep us closed in love, we can never experience it to the fullest. Or we can never experience it, period, if we build up walls. So it does want you to be open to love, okay? So that's what I see here. Let's see anything else that wants to come through for you. The best way forward is to look forward, okay? Not looking at the past, right? Move forward, look forward, okay? So that's what this wants to let you know. That's funny. So that's what this wants to let you know. Definitely look forward. Don't look at the past to what you can't change. Be in the moment now, and that is going to create your future, right? Because all we have is this moment, and then this moment, and this moment, and the next, right? And so that's what creates our future. Anything else? Yeah, time to take the lead in this. All right, and that makes good sense. So time to take the lead, in how you want to live your life and how you want to see this relationship or situation move forward, or how you want to see your love life, and how that kind of plays out for you. What is the best way for this other person to move forward? Let's take a look at what that is. Okay, let's take a look. Let's see here. What wants to come out? Okay, here it is. What is it? Grieve your losses. So this other person has gone through some changes. And this is about, pushing through and integrating the past hurts so they can come out and preserve the learnings to move forward. All right. And it's not about carrying the grief forward, but to preserve the learnings forward. Okay. Anything else that wants to come through? Let's take a look. What is it? Strengthen your gifts. So this person is, as they build on their health and kind of get centered, they're getting focused a little bit more on their gifts, and perhaps getting more education, more training, or strengthening what it is, in terms of their gifts. And ask with sincerity. So if they don't know something, or if they want to know more about this situation, whatever that is, this is about asking with sincerity and moving forward in that. So interesting, okay? I want to kind of find out anything more in terms of what you make together with this person. Let's take a look what you make together with them. Yeah, this is like surrendering to the divine. This is about leaving it up to the universe. So what you make with them is about, knowing that there's something greater than just the two of you. Beyond that, it's source on whatever that is for each of you. But there is a divine connection, and perhaps knowing that you're surrendering to the divine in this situation. Okay, what is it that you make together? Anything else? What is it? Yeah, meditate and contemplate. So it's kind of like you've got this kind of spiritual connection with this person, okay? And that's what I really feel. There's a spiritual connection. And it's funny, I get meditate and contemplate, and there we go, we've got Pisces there, right? So it's kind of like the two of you might, you might believe in a lot of that. You might feel that there's something greater than yourselves here. And that's what I see, which is beautiful. What is the best love advice for you in terms of moving forward? What's the best love advice from the Love Oracle for you in terms of this moving forward? What does that look like? Okay, let's take a look. Let's see here. Now it talks about acceptance. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. And at times we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that of which is beyond our control. Okay, so you're becoming a lot more understanding about how things work in relationships or situations, and what you can change and what you cannot change, right? And this is about, by knowing that, it kind of gives you wings, and it gives you that greater perception as well. And that's what I see coming through here. What is the best way to harness your energy? Let any sort of negative energy that you might be feeling within, these first 2 weeks of August. We're going to call upon the Rebel cards. And that's, when you want to operate at your low level, and what we can do to transmute that and to operate at a higher level, what wants to come into play to remind you of that. What is going to help you? Let's take a look at what that is. Wow. Follow your own rhythm. What number card is this? It's a 5. 5s, again, it's about, maybe you were having conflict in terms of following your own rhythm. And this is really saying now it's time to get into the soulful you, and to really harness your own synergy, right? And this is really just basically saying that this is about inner trust, right? And to be intuitively guided, right? Surrendering an attachment to do everything the way others think that you should. This is about following your own path, your own rhythm, your own beat, your own tune, your own music, okay? So that's what's coming into play here, right? And this is you're being empowered, to choose for yourself. And just experiment to what works best for you, Pisces, and just kind of tailor it for you is what this card is talking about. That your needs will be met in harmony with your own rhythm. This is about whenever you go and go to places, have experiences that can uplift your inner spirit, right, is what this talks about, okay? So really, that's really key, right? Whatever is that beat to your heart, it wants you to follow, okay? Yeah, yes. You cannot miss what you're destined for. That's what this wants to let you know. You just can't miss it. Yeah. And don't try to push yourself because you're not going to gain anything more if you really just over push yourself. So really go with your own rhythm, okay? That's what this is saying. Yeah. And if you feel that something is not working out or something is moving away and kind of, falling off, this is saying to let it go and to, trust the divine and move forward in your own rhythm, okay? Don't try to force something to happen that doesn't want to happen, okay? So that's what I get here, which is really interesting for the month. Any final advice from the universe before we let you go? Okay, let's take a look at what the universe has to say about you in this situation. What's going to really help you here? What is it? Oh, beautiful. Trust. Oh, turn on your love light. It did say to love, right? That's what it said. So this previously, it says sometimes the best way to remain sane is to love like crazy. Okay, that's what this talks about. Works for me, the universe. So that's what this wants to come into play. This is beautiful, guys. So let me know how this resonates with you. I look forward to seeing you next time. Please like and subscribe and note your comments below. I certainly appreciate it. It helps my channel grow. And until next time, namaste.